The reason why most men come up short of their full potential is because they're going through every single day with no standard for themselves. So what I want to give you guys today is 12 non-negotiable rules that you can literally start implementing right now to step into your full potential, to become a more powerful man, and to become the man that God has designed you to be. So we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to give you all the value. All you need to do is apply it and start right now. You will see your life change dramatically. The first one is, number one, start every single day with God. This is non-negotiable. All of these are non-negotiable. Every single day you start with God. If God says in his commandments, you should have no other God before me, and we wake up and we do anything besides start the day with God. We go and have a meal, we go and scroll on our phone, even we go in the shower. We're saying, God, this thing is more important than you. So what I would recommend, the way I like to do it, is I literally roll out of bed onto my knees and I just thank the Lord. I say, thank you, Lord, for the breath in my lungs, for the beat of my heart, and for the life in my feet. And I'll literally breathe in and feel that breath. I'll feel my heartbeat. I'll wiggle my toes and just be like, thank you, Lord. I'll ask him to forgive me. I'll ask him to make me more like his son. And then I'll go on with my morning routine. I'll hydrate, I'll do my self-care, and then I'll get into some dedicated time with God, some time in the Word, or a devotional, or journaling, or sitting in prayer and meditation. Start every single day with God, even if it's literally that 2-minute prayer. Number two, you must learn how to be still. You have to learn how to be still, so number one, you can know yourself, and number two, you can know God. And actually, it's when we know God that we start to truly know ourselves. So what do I mean by be still? We live in this world of so much chaos and so much stimulation. Our alarm goes off to start the day. Our phone has all these notifications. Text messages are blowing up. If you're popular, I'm not very popular, so maybe you got a lot of people coming through. There's always something on TV, on YouTube, on Instagram, on TikTok. You're driving to work and there's all the billboards, there's all the advertisements, there's noise, people listening to music. We always have earbuds in, whatever it is, so much stimulation. When you cannot be quiet, when you cannot create stillness in your mind, you can't hear your thoughts, you can't understand your emotions. In order to gain control, to know ourself, we have to observe ourselves. So how do we observe amidst chaos? We can't. We have to sit with ourselves. And there's a verse in Psalms, I believe it's Psalm 46:10, says, be still and know that I am God. So to know God, there's first a requirement that we have to be still. So I would encourage you to work the stillness into your morning routine. That time with God should be a lot of that still time, whether it's just sitting and reflecting and writing down how you're feeling that day. Whether it's sitting and meditating and breathing and just focusing on your breath. Every time a thought or emotion comes up, you acknowledge it, but then you let it go. You don't go down the rabbit hole of a thought, or you don't let that emotion take you down the rabbit hole or take you on some type of journey into all these other emotions that spiral. As you get into that reflective state, you put yourself in a place where you're quiet, where you're still. You start to hear the direction of God, not through an audible verbal voice, but just through that gut feeling, that intuition, that conscience, the Holy Spirit that is within us. That's how God speaks to us. And you start to understand yourself better. When you start to understand yourself better, you start to develop more self-control, more self-awareness. You get to respond the way you want instead of being reactive. So number two is be still so that you can know God and know yourself. Number three, I'm looking at my other phone to pull these up, and I'm driving, so I'm trying not to get in an accident. Number three is speak life. I think it's in Proverbs that it talks about the tongue has the power of life and death. Do not complain. Do not talk with fear. Do not judge. Do not criticize. And do not think negative thoughts. There is nothing godly, there is nothing positive that comes out of negativity, whether it's negative speak, negative words, or negative thoughts. The higher level of spoken language is our thoughts. So your first place where you want to speak life is verbally. Don't complain about sitting in traffic or the person who cuts you off. What does that actually do? It literally does nothing. Don't complain because you get a flat tire, or you have to wait longer for an appointment, or the delivery guy messes up your pizza order. What does that do for you? It does absolutely nothing. And then the next level to take that to is your thoughts. Do not think negative things. Think positive things. Speak positive things. When you catch yourself in the trap of speaking or thinking negative, think, what is the opposite? And I'm going to speak that into my life. I'm literally going to declare it over my life. I'm going to declare it in my mind. I'm going to meditate on it. When we talk about the word meditate, that just means to ruminate, to consistently think about something. God says to meditate on these things, those things that are good, those things that are joyful, those things that are patient. I'm not remembering all the things that we're called to meditate on. I believe that's in Philippians or Colossians, or it's not Ephesians, but one of those books in the back half of the New Testament. Meditate on these things, on things above, right? Don't think about the bad things that happened in the past. It says, forget the former things. Look forward to the new things. So speak life in the words out of your mouth and within your mind. You really want to start to move into a positive place, start to move into blessing and abundance, then you have to take it to the level of the mind. Now, number 4 is discipline your physical body every single day. Discipline your physical body every single day. You're a man. You should be dangerous. You should be a warrior. The one thing that I haven't done yet that is going to make me have just real confidence in my ability to be a powerful, a ferocious man is I haven't learned how to fight yet, but that's coming soon. 2026, that's one of my goals for the year. Become a beast, become a savage. There's a warrior spirit within you. Whatever that is, train hard, do hard things, do things that suck, lift weights, go on runs, do CrossFit, go and swim long distances, whatever it is that you need to do. You have to discipline yourself. You have to choose to do the thing you don't want to do. It doesn't matter how many weights you've lifted. It doesn't matter how many runs you've gone on. Probably more often than not, you don't want to do those things. But where the greatness comes from, where the fruit, where the reward comes from is after the fact. That delayed gratification, that consistency, that discipline that you're building, that ability to do the good thing even when you don't want to do the good thing. And that discipline is going to translate to every other area of your life. If you can't lead yourself, you can't lead a wife, you can't lead a family, you can't lead anybody else in your career. So lead yourself, and it starts with the physical body. The physical body is literally our temple. God says in 1 Corinthians chapter 6, he says, honor God with your physical bodies. It's not your own. So I'm going to do a good job of taking care of what God gave me. And you can think of our physical body. Our physical body is like the robot. Our physical body is like the foundational part of who we are. It can function without really any brain. Sure, the brain is actually what's causing it to function, but what I'm trying to explain is that it's very rudimentary. There is not a lot of thought required. Even me moving my hands and talking and speaking, like it's all being done unconsciously, almost. And this is the most foundational level. It's the most like animalistic level of who we are as a human being, is our physical body. Because as humans, we're so complex, like it's body, it's mind, and it's spirit. And if you can't get right with the lowest level of that, then you're never going to get right with your mind. You're never going to get right with your spirit. And if you think you can have a healthy mind in relationship with God without a healthy body, you're just lying to yourself. It's like a car operating without an engine. It just doesn't work like that. So discipline your physical body. That discipline will translate into every other area, and it will elevate your mind and your spirit, which will elevate every other area of your life. Number 5 is fuel your body with good nutrition. Fuel your body and take good care of it. You're a grown man. It's time to stop eating out and getting McDonald's and getting fast food and all these quick and easy things because you're busy or you don't have enough time. That's just an excuse. What you should be doing, plain and simple, is eating real whole foods, eating protein, eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. I don't care if you're trying to gain muscle, if you're trying to lose fat, if you're trying to keep your current physique, you should be eating 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight every single day. I've literally been doing that, no misses, for probably 8 years at this point. Like, be a man about the way you eat. Once again, it's the standard of excellence that you're holding yourself to. Don't put crap into your body. When your body feels like crap, your mind is more anxious, you're more stressed, you're more easily overwhelmed, you don't think as clear, you're not as creative, it's harder to hear from God, it's harder to focus. Take your physical body seriously. There's so much out there right now that is literally used to make us weaker. The addiction to all these things, to the crappy food, to the sugar, all these terrible ingredients, seed oils and food dyes that are in these foods that just make us stupid and slow. Even like the things that are in your deodorant and in some of your products. Like, be smart about the products that you're using. I'm not saying you have to be a freak and go super like granola, all natural world, like whatever, all outside nature boy about it. But like, be smart about the things that you're putting in your body. That stuff matters. Now, number 6, refuse to be controlled by vices. Look how there's so much of an importance on the physical body. If you can't resist alcohol, weed, nicotine, porn, those things have control over you. It's plain and simple. You need to be in full control. The reason we go to those things is because we're looking to fill a void. Whether we're lonely, he had it coming for me. He needed that one. Whether we're lonely, whether we're stressed, that's when we usually find ourselves in these situations of going to the vices. Whether we're stressed, overwhelmed, long day at work, very tired, we want that quick hit, a little something, a little bit of dopamine to feel good. You will be at a much higher level in functioning in every single area. Your body will be healthy, your mind will be healthy, your relationship with God, your ability to hear Him. I always use this analogy of like, this is you, this is God. Every single vice is like a wall between you and God. The more and more walls there is between you and God, the harder it is to see Him, the harder it is to hear from Him, the harder it is to know what to do with your life. If you're going to be a real man, you need to remove the vices. It's plain and simple. If you need help doing that, get accountability. If you haven't been able to do it, you need to come up with a system, a structure to help yourself leave those behind. You can't keep repeating the same things that you've been doing and expect a different outcome. That's called delusion. So remove the vices. That's number 6. Number 7 is plan your day. A man who takes responsibility for his own life plans his day. He moves with intention. He has a vision for his life. He knows the priorities that he needs to move towards in order to move towards that vision. And he knows the things he needs to do every single day to move towards those priorities and to accomplish his vision, to become the man he knows he's capable of. So if you're waking up, rolling out of bed, and the only responsibility you have is to go to work, and you're not planning to do anything else during the day, you're not intending to do anything else, you're just, all right, maybe I'll go to the gym today, maybe I won't, maybe I'll spend time with God today, maybe I won't, maybe I'll spend time with my wife today, maybe I won't, then you're literally just being lazy. You're literally wasting your time. Your time is your most precious resource. Use it for good. My calendar literally has blocked out from the time I get up to the time I go to bed how I'm spending my time. You should do that as well. It doesn't have to be down to hour, down to 30-minute block, but you should know what are the main things, 1 to 5 things that I want to accomplish today to move in the direction of the man I know I'm capable of, to move in the direction of my vision. Number 8, keep your word. Keeping our word is so important because it helps us build confidence. When we do the things we say we're going to do, we build confidence because we know we can do that thing again. And when we do that first thing, call it level 1, we have a little bit more belief that we can do the next thing at level 2. And then we go and we do level 2 and we keep trying, and even if we fail, we keep going, and eventually we get level 2 done. Great, now I have more confidence. Level 2 is done, easy. I can beat that again. I can do level 2 whenever. But you know what? Because I accomplished level 2, I have a little bit more belief now, and I'm willing to step up. I'm willing to go after level 3. The reverse is also true. Every single time I break my word to myself, I am reinforcing self-doubt. Why would I do it tomorrow if I said I was going to do it today and I didn't? My behavior or my lack of action is reinforcing my belief that I am unable. When I do not believe, that means I do not have confidence. So you have to be serious about your word. This is why we plan our day, because every single time we plan our day and we do the things we say we're going to do, we build confidence. And you may not be perfect at the beginning. That's okay. I'm literally still in a place where I don't always get done the things that I say I'm going to do every single day. I don't finish all of them. But what that's allowing me to do is it's allowing me to get better. It's allowing me to improve with my ability to plan, my ability to manage my time. And I wake up and I do it again the next day and I get better. And I keep my word every opportunity I can so that I build confidence. Because if I can trust myself, other people can trust myself. If I can trust myself to do small things, I can trust myself. I will have the confidence to step into great things. Ain't no dude who doesn't believe he can lift 100 pounds lifting 300 pounds. That applies to every single other area of your life. Ain't no dude who doesn't believe he can make 50 grand making 100 grand. Ain't no dude who doesn't think he can make 100 grand making a mill. Ain't no dude who doesn't think he can go up and talk to a girl meeting a wife. It's as simple as that. Your belief in your ability to do small things will empower your belief and your action towards doing bigger things, towards stepping into your full greatness, your full potential. So that is, I believe, that is number 7 or number 8. Number 8, keep your word. Number 9, take care of the people in your life. A good man is a servant. A good man is loving and generous. He understands that his time, his treasure, and his talent are 3 of his most valuable resources. And one of the hardest ones for us, especially as ambitious men, is our time. It's very difficult a lot of the time, at least it has been for me, to give away our time, especially when we do have ambitions, which are not always bad. A lot of our ambitions are good, and we have goals and we have priorities. It's very easy for those to consume all of our time. But you're supposed to be a leader. You're supposed to be a provider. You're supposed to be a protector. So you should be taking care of and giving your time to the most important people in your life. Taking care of those people. Your parents, your siblings, your wife, your girlfriend, your good homies. It's not easy to stay in touch, after you get older, you get out of high school, you get out of your college ages, and you get into your late 20s, early 30s. It's very difficult. People have real jobs. They start having families. They start moving away. It's hard to keep up with relationships. The same with your parents and your siblings. Everybody's doing their own thing. But a leader takes initiative. He reaches out. He sets up phone calls. He sends a text. Just the thought is important. Be a good man. Take care of the people who are most important in your life. Go the mile. Go the extra mile. Number 10, take responsibility for your future now. This is a little bit more general, but you have to have this mindset with everything you do every single day. You have to take ownership, and you have to realize the simple fact that the things that I do today, the decisions I make, and the actions I take today will influence and shape the man I become in the future. And if I do not prepare and work towards becoming that man I want to be in the future, I will never actually become that man. There's not many men who end up getting married and having kids and they're still fat, that end up getting unfat all of a sudden because they have kids. Right? You have more responsibility. You have more obligations at that point. So if you couldn't get in shape in your singleness, why would you be able to do it for your kids and for your wife when you have even more responsibility on your plate? The whole belief that I will do it when I get to that point and when it matters is a lie. That's a fallacy. Take ownership of your life and your future. Take ownership of your life and your future now. Realize every decision and every action impacts the man that you become in the future, or the man that you fall short of. And take that with a level of seriousness with everything you do. Number 11, boys, stick with me. Number 11, strategically advance your career. If you're clocking in and clocking out and that's all you're doing at work, you're wasting your time. I don't care if you flip burgers at McDonald's. You should be the best damn burger flipper ever. You should be trying to figure out, how do I advance? What do I need to learn? What are the skills I need to build to get to the next level, to get to a manager of my restaurant, of my site? And then once you become the manager, you should be thinking about, how do I get to the place where I'm an owner, where I can start my own franchise? Wherever you are, it doesn't matter what you're doing, there's a skill set that is valuable that you should be building. And just going through the motions is not enough. You should be asking these questions. What can I gain from where I am right now? What skills can I be building? And as you think towards your future, as you think towards the desires that you have within you, where you could potentially see yourself going, ask yourself, what can I build right now? What experiences, what conversations, what connections can I make that are going to help me in the future, that are going to help me move forward towards the place that I want to go? And if you don't know, that's okay. But you still need to be looking for these opportunities to capitalize on. It's not just about getting paid. It's about using each of these opportunities that you have for leverage to get to a better place in the future, to advance. So move strategically through your career. And then lastly, number 12, steward your money well. Don't be okay with being broke. It's unacceptable. Every person has the opportunity to have wealth. That doesn't mean millions of dollars. That means you can be comfortable, you can take care of a family, you can provide, you can even provide so that your wife doesn't have to work at all. Every man is capable of that. I don't care if you're the burger flipper, I don't care if you're a mechanic, I don't care if you do construction, I don't care if you work in tech, I don't care if you work in finance. Every single industry has the opportunity for that. So this means you're smart with your money. You don't blow every paycheck that comes in. You don't buy stupid things just for instant gratification. You don't live above your means. Don't be buying a $1,000 watch if you're not making the money to be buying a $1,000 watch. Don't be dropping money on an expensive car if you really don't have a salary that should be driving an expensive car. Save your money, invest your money, put it in simple things, trustworthy things, index funds, have a rainy day fund. Track your expenses, know where your money's going. This is stewardship. If God cannot trust you with little, he cannot bless you with more. As the provider and the protector of your house, your job is to lead from a financial standpoint. This means that you must steward what's well what's been put in your hands. So boys, these are the 12 steps you can take. These are the 12 rules, rather, you should live by, non-negotiable rules. If you want to step into your full potential, you want to become the man God has actually created you to be. And if you're tired of feeling like you're coming up short, and if you feel like you don't know quite where to start, and you actually need a structure, a system, and you need accountability to hold yourself to doing these things, to going to the gym, to eating right, to spending time with God, to dropping the vices, to advancing your career, to becoming the man that your future wife and family needs. What you can do is in the description of this video, there's a link to book a free call with me. We'll sit down, we'll talk about your situation, we'll get crystal clear on your goals, we'll talk about what's holding you back, and if I feel like what I've done with my guys, if I feel like I have a solution that can help you move in that direction, and I feel like it's a good fit for the both of us, I'll show you exactly what we could do. If it's a great fit, that's money. We'll get started, boys. Other than that, take action. That's the most important thing. Let's go.